Welcome to YouTube channel Kadar Academy. Dear friends, today we are going to study the productivity, performance and efficiency. What is the difference? And as a technical concept, we are going to clear the concepts production, productivity, performance and efficiency. Friends, you are going to learn during this watching the video productivity as a technical concept, production and productivity, performance and productivity, efficiency and productivity. What is the actual difference and how they are different from this each other? Friends, starting with this definition of productivity. So, as a technical concept, productivity as a technical concept, this productivity is the ratio of output produced which contribute to the accomplishment of the mission per unit of resources consumed means input compared to similar ratio from a base period with a same or increased quality. This means that output upon input, whatever the output upon input account to accomplishment of the mission objectives of the company. So that is the productivity trend. If we can measure that efficiency of any person or factory or system or etc. in converting input useful to output, that will the productivity. So friend, this is nothing but the productivity. Now we'll go forward. Productivity is what? Output upon input. If suppose I'll take one example, if you are going to prepare one cake in home, what are the inputs here? You can see, visualize this cake where to make it, recipe book or the whatever the inputs are, these devices or the spoon or the oven or the pot, all things, eggs or breads, these are inputs, resources. In home, or mama will prepare this cake. Mothers will prepare cake in home and she will bake it and give it to eat the fresh daily. That is the output of that product. Okay, that with the inputs. This is the simple example to clear you the concept of productivity. Friends, it is about making the most effective use of all resources and gaining the maximum value from them. That is the main important technical concept for the productivity. Now what? Production improvement does not necessarily mean productivity improvement. Here we are going to clear and differentiate the production and productivity. This is the example of bank. We'll see one example of bank. Suppose a bank processed 1000 checks yesterday using 20 hours of labor. Let's say that same bank processed 1200 checks today using 24 hours. So, friend, this check of this bank, their process, the production has increased here 20%. That means from 1000 to 1200 checks. However, the labor productivity for this operation, is unchanged. How? See here, 1000 upon 20, that is the output, this is the input, is equal to 50 checks. Similarly, for this is the yesterday, and for today, 1200 upon 24 hours of labor hours. So that is also 50 checks. Labor hour today, 50 checks per labor hour today. Therefore, improvement in production is increased here 1000 to 1200, but labor hour also increase. So necessarily generate the improvement in the labor productivity. So this improvement in production does not necessarily generate improvement in labor productivity. That is the difference in production and productivity, friend. This is the one example. Now go for is the productivity different from the performance? Performance, will see what is performance. The productivity already we have studied the output in relation to input. That means productivity is equal to output upon input. But how is the performance difference? The considers output alone. In performance index, we can calculate actual work done upon expected or standard work done. So that ratio is nothing but its performance. In productivity, output upon input, overall output upon input. Friends, we'll take with one example of this coat. It takes 3 meters cloth to make a coat. In a day, a person is expected to make 50 coats. Total 50 coats he has to make, but he makes 40 coats. So what is his performance? 40 coats. And performance index, if you want to calculate 40 upon 50 into 100, that is 80% performance index. So this is the performance. So friend, now go for the efficiency and productivity. What is efficiency? It is the ability to do something or produce something without wasting materials, time, or energy. Here, for productivity, it is the rate, only it is a rate at which the goods are produced or the work is completed. See the difference. Here is the rate, work is completed, but here is what? Ability to do something, produce something without wasting the material or time and energy. That is the efficiency. It is efficiency measure of waste in a system, or it depends on quality. Efficiency depends on the quality. In productivity, it is a measure output produced by 1 unit of input. It depends on production. So friend, we see one example here. Efficiency of improvement does not guarantee productivity improvement. How? See this example. Suppose a doctor amputates, means cuts a patient leg here. In half the usual time, boards show off the nurses. I have been twice as efficient as in the past. The nurses who view situation say something differently. What a disaster! Doctor appointed wrong leg. They want to amputate the right leg. They amputate left leg. So this is the wrong leg he's amputated. Here doctor's effectiveness was zero because he did not achieve a relevant goal. This term also important. Effectiveness. How the relevant goals are achieved or not, that is also important. Even though his efficiency is improved 200%, he has made more legs operations, but wrong legs he has operated. So improvement in efficiency is 200%, but effectiveness is zero. So efficiency is what? Input and output, related to input with the process and the output, that resources and goods and services. Afterwards, the effectiveness, whatever the match goals are achieved or not, expected from customer expectation and standards of goods and services you are providing. So if it is match expected, so that will the your effectiveness. So efficiency plus effectiveness, that is your productivity. So friend, productivity is nothing but the addition of the efficiency and effectiveness. Also you can say like this, as a management concept, as a view of productivity as a management concept, it is addition of efficiency and effectiveness. Friend, already better learn the technical concept. So friend, what are my 3 outcomes from this video? You write down and think about it. And if you are not subscribed my channel, you can subscribe my channel Kadam Academy, and also subscribe my channel Industrial